Shalom, shalom, it's Fallen Yeshua. Welcome again to The Rock. I have been asked to do this video many times, and I'm finally doing it. My chicken egg setup. Now, or my chicken hatching setup. Now, I have two systems. I have a winter system and a summer system. So this is my winter system since we're just coming out of winter into fall. I have two incubators here. I got both of them from Amazon. I've had them both for over 2 years. This one takes less than 40 watts. This one takes less than 60 watts. You see the egg inside of there? It's an auto-turning system. You see, I don't use those dividers in there. They just get in the way. I have 15 eggs in here, and all I do is I date the eggs. When I got them and put them in here. It usually takes between 20 days, 22 days, 19 days for them to hatch. There's a little auto-turning device. You see it right there? That little notch fits into this little slit, and it'll turn the eggs by itself. Now that what you hear right there is the system notifying me that the temperature is getting low. This is in Celsius. So the incubator is cooler inside. You know, you want to maintain it around. I've had plenty of success between 90 and 100 degrees, and then add some water for the humidity to keep the humidity high. But you can see it's flashing the L. It's letting you know the temp is low. So this one I have right here, I have not hatched in here this year. What I do is I hatch them in here. I transfer them out of here into here because this is auto-rotating. If the chicken is hatched and it starts rotating, it can actually damage the chicken. Or the chick. So I take the chick out of here and I put it in here and I leave it in here for 3 days. And then I put a new egg in the spot in there. Once they're in here for 3 days, because it's the winter, I would transfer them into here. And you see that we have 4 newly hatched ones in here. Doing excellent. And I kept them next to the wood stove because we were burning, wood and keeping it warm in here. And they would stay warm. It would stay warm. So this system has worked perfectly for me. I just put the orange netting on because we had some other larger ones in here that we just took out to the main coop. But this system has worked perfectly for me. Again, they were both about $50 when I purchased them each. Now that it's warming up, I'm gonna get this one going as well. And this is just my winter setup. Now I'm gonna introduce you to my summer setup where I'll be able to incubate probably 50 to 60 at a time. Hold on 1 second. So again, here are the 2 incubators that I use, and there's larger ones, but this one runs on my solar system, and my solar doesn't even recognize that they're even running. It sips, like I said, under 40 watts, under 50 watts. It uses barely anything. All right, so once they're out of the house, we put them in here. We would keep them in here to basically get themselves acclimated to the weather outside. So there's a small little bin. Actually, there's 2 bins that were basically trash. I just put them together and threw some chicken wire over them. Put some food container and water in there. And they did fine. Now remember, when you take your chicks out, make sure you dip their beaks in the water because chickens are not very smart and, they won't be able to find the water. So when you take them out of the incubator into your first enclosure, I would suggest highly dip their beaks. All right. Final stage is, of course, in the chicken coop. And you'll see we have some little ones that just got transferred. That one got transferred probably 2 weeks ago. Those little ones right there. You better not peck my foot. So they got chickweed in here. They love chickweed, and it grows here wild. We're actually finding a way to process this so that I could feed them dried chickweed throughout the winter. Look at those little guys. Most of these chickens inside here right now were all hatched by us. Most of them, they're still laying heavily right now, so a lot of them are in the coops. Oh, hey. See, so one right here. Hey. So these are, Tootie. This is Tootie. Say hi, Tootie.
Hi.
She is my chicken girl. She loves chickens. She loves handling the chicken. She knows how to take care of the chicken. So I can kind of, oh gosh, they're free ranging. Not supposed to be free ranging. That's how we go put the net up. But you see, How small they are? Yep. You gonna go get one? You not just peck me. Look at them. This one looks like a cinnamon queen, or not cinnamon queen, Rhode Island red bar rock mix. And they do just as fine. We had a lot of corn that got wet, so we just threw it in here. And they'll pick through it and eat it. But you can see all the different, that's not supposed to be happening on camera. The mating. Oh gosh. But yeah, you see that they do quite well with the larger chickens. No problems, no issues. And then when I was telling her, so you've seen our run, you've seen our 2 coops. We have a coop there, and then we have a coop down there. So there are 2 coops, and then the large run that we have. But this is an area that we netted off so that they can, this is where our peach trees are. Some of our peach trees are. And you've seen why, if you watch my channel for any amount of time, you know why I planted them here. It's because the land's at a slope. The water, when it rains, will gather in this chicken coop and then run down and fertilize my pear trees by itself. But we netted it off so that they can go in there and do some scratching and still stay safe. So yeah, this is, I'll go look at that one right there. Look at that one. It's a really cool one. It's like a cinnamon queen, maybe Americana cinnamon queen, maybe Rhode Island, not Rhode Island red, New Jersey giant. She's really good with these chickens. Really good. All right, and then I'm gonna show you really quickly my summer setup. And the last thing is that little mini refrigerator right there is actually been built out to incubate eggs. So in the summer, I would go in there and open it up, but I don't want to go in there right now. You see the weed growing on the top of it? It's actually built with shelving inside to incubate eggs. So in the summer, in the heat, I'll just use that as an incubator. And since it's already slightly insulated, you keep it out during the summer or during the day heat, and then over the night it'll cool off, and they'll be able to still be warm enough. So that's my summer incubator, and you saw my 2 winter incubators. I'll show you one last thing. Yes, the gardens are coming in well. As you can see, the rows, these are chards, and people keep asking, or beets, they're beets and chards. People ask, why do you sow so heavily? Well, I'll do a video on that. We have some Commodore green beans growing inside of here. You can see that this is the turmeric and ginger gardens right here, and I built another one. A large turmeric ginger garden. More green beans, the trellis. I'm going to be running it up. And all this stuff. I like to keep my chickens enclosed because I don't like predators getting to them. So while they're in here, all we do is keep the door open. They can come out of the run and over here to where the grasses are. And, of course, we go out and we pick up chickweed, because all that down there is chickweed. We'll just pull it up while we whack it, throw it to them. They love coming out here, getting some shade underneath the trees. All right, so there's my system. Hopefully it's a blessing. And these are vital to my homestead because they also produce all of my compost. All of my chicken compost is produced by them by just throwing leaves, sticks, weeds, cardboard. I throw it all into here, and they'll scratch and mulch it down until it's compost. This gives you a size of the coop. Yes, it's a very large coop run, and yes, I have a lot of chickens. The ones you see right now are not even all of them. There's some right there. There's some over there. There's some down there. Yeah, she said there's the ones down there. And we have some in the egg layers. But yeah, It's a beautiful thing. Hallelujah. Bless y'all. Hope this is helpful. Shalom.